most of us, the only thing that's more fun than staying home to watch the game is going out to watch the game.
Get with it. Come on down. Get with it. Come on.
So come on down, catch the game this week with Bud and Bud Light and enjoy all the action on and off the field.
Have mercy. You got it now.
Over the years, much has changed about the game. Today, the best in the business fly. And the airline that takes over 300 college and pro teams to their chosen field is United. Come fly the friendly skies.
Have you driven a Ford?
Now, during the official Ford clearance, get low 2.9% financing or $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Escort and Ford Tempo. Plus, get 2.9% financing or a $1,500 cash bonus on Thunderbird. Combine the cash bonus with option package discounts and save over $1,700 on Escort, $2,000 on Tempo, and get over $2,400 in total value on Thunderbird. Just some of the great values at your Ford dealer now. But remember, the offer ends October 4th.
Have you driven a Ford?
Now, during the official Ford clearance, get low 2.9% financing or up to a $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Ranger. Get 2.9 financing or $1,250 on Bronco 2. Plus, get up to $750 on select F-Series pickups. Combine the cash with option package discounts and save over $2,200 on Ranger, over $3,400 on Bronco 2, and over $3,200 on big pickups. See your dealer for details on all the great values. Remember, the offer ends October 4th.
This isn't an ad for 2001. This is an ad for Zenith's VHS VCR with dazzling special effects and remarkable hi-fi stereo sound. When you have a Zenith VCR, the movies you bring home will take on a whole new dimension. Zenith. Quality.
NBC sports coverage of the National Football League is brought to you by new Keystone and Keystone Light. Bottled beer taste in a can. Wouldn't that be great? By Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? And by Zenith. The quality goes in before the name goes on.
Scoreless.
Have you driven a Ford?
Now, during the official Ford clearance, get low 2.9% financing or $1,000 cash bonus on Ford Escort and Ford Tempo. Plus, get 2.9% financing or a $1,500 cash bonus on Thunderbird. Combine the cash bonus with option package discounts and save over $1,700 on Escort, $2,000 on Tempo, and get over $2,400 in total value on Thunderbird. Just some of the great values at your Ford dealer now. But remember, the offer ends October 4th.
Wouldn't it be great if suddenly you were in charge of the annual swimsuit issue, deciding things like how the models pose and who gets the cover? And wouldn't it be great if the models brought beer? Really great beer, like Keystone, the fresh, cold filtered beer in a can that tastes like beer in a bottle because of Keystone's specially lined can. And wouldn't it be great if later that day you all went bowling? Introducing Keystone and Keystone Light, bottled beer taste in a can. Wouldn't that be great?
What's the difference? It takes too long to learn to use a computer.
Wrong. DeskMate makes the difference with graphics that guide you.
Learning new software is like starting over.
Not now. DeskMate uses the same plain English commands with different programs like load a spreadsheet for DeskMate.
A computer? I wouldn't know what to do.
Now you will. DeskMate makes the difference.
DeskMate is simple.
It's PC compatible.
DeskMate is even easier on Tandy computers.
The friendly face in the PC crowd at Radio Shack and participating dealers.
Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, aerial assault, and the ground attack. The Bills battled the Colts. Next Sunday.
Liberty Mutual Insurance presents Legends of the Game. For 5 straight years, he rushed for over 1,000 yards. Known for his hard-nosed approach to the game, he gained over 8,500 yards rushing and scored 93 touchdowns. When he retired, only the great Jim Brown had outrushed him. Who was this legend?
Liberty Mutual presents Property Damage That Never Happened. Because our years of experience in helping prevent property losses has made Liberty Mutual a leader in business property insurance. Protecting your business property is why America believes in liberty.
How about lunch?
America believes in liberty. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Jim Taylor put the POW in the Packer Power Suite, the first of Lombardi's Packers inducted into the Hall of Fame, a true legend of the game.
Life's full of simple pleasures, like the comfort of Levi's jeans. Or had you forgotten?
Long after the game is over, NBC Sports is still on the line. Dial 1-900-226-8000 for NBC Scores Plus. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
The ultimate driving machine. What a luxury car should be. Engineered like no other car in the world. A car you can believe in. These days, it seems that every luxury automaker has some sort of impressive slogan. But there's one claim that makes all the others seem insignificant. A claim that no automaker but Acura is entitled to make. #1 in customer satisfaction, 3 years in a row.
It's 11:35, and Roseanne Horn is learning all about her antifreeze. The hard way. Don't push your luck. Guarantee it with advanced formula Prestone.
Come on, answer.
Morning, folks. This is Captain Neely. Appears we've got the friendly skies all to ourselves.
While most people are just getting up, one airline is off to over 200 business centers across the U.S. United.
Thanks for flying the friendly skies.
Heineken.
Amstel Light.
This
so
is
much
it.
better than other
It's a
light
great
beers.
imported beer.
A delicious European
nothing compares
taste.
to the
A
smoothness,
refreshing,
the richness, or the character
distinctive
of a
flavor
Heineken.
that cuts through
Its
your
quality
thirst.
comes through.
There's a uniqueness to it.
Heineken is America's #1 selling imported beer. Amstel Light is America's #1 selling imported light beer. Why? Just ask the people who drink them.
If you ask
opinion,
me,
Amstel
Heineken
Light is the best beer there is. I could go on
can't
and
say
on
enough about it.
It's a light
No
beer
matter
that
how many
quenches
beers
your thirst.
Tonight,
legends don't die easily.
Elizabeth Taylor and Mark Harmon head a stellar cast in a classic filmed with unmistakable eroticism.
I need the distraction now.
A blockbuster destined to win a flock of Emmys.
You've got to believe in me!
This is the television event of the year. Tennessee Williams' Sweet Bird of Youth tonight.
Did you hear the one about the 4 lumberjacks who fit in a Dodge Dakota pickup? Or are we stretching our credibility? The new Dakota SE Club Cab. Now available in your neck of the woods.
If you like to be seen in all the right circles,
It's the right beer now.
if you think there's a certain quality to beer that comes from up here,
Right beer now.
if you believe in letting the good times pour, reach for the silver bullet, the one that won't slow you down.
Coors Light. Yeah, it's the right beer now. It's the right beer now.
Did you know that there's only one company that's willing to stand behind its 800 service and guarantee that your calls get through? We have a new AT&T 800 assurance policy which says the call must get through. If you're using AT&T's basic 800 service and all of a sudden there's a problem and you're not getting your calls, well, we can start to send those same calls to a regular telephone line right there in your office, and we can do that within an hour, guaranteed, get you back in service. We could probably do it quicker.
The challenger. He surprised the champ early with a vicious left hook in the second round. The champion. Down the stretch, he found his range, landing blinding combinations. The difference was slight. The decision was debatable. Tony Lopez battles John Molina. The rematch, live on NBC Sports World.
If you don't want to slow down on your way home.
It's the right beer now.
If you think having fun means jumping in with both feet.
It's the right beer now.
You realize that in some sports, you can't call a timeout. So call for the silver bullet, the one that won't slow you down.
Coors Light. Yeah, it's the right beer now.
Even when it's standing still, there's something about a fuel-injected, turbo-powered Dodge Daytona Shelby that'll blow you away.
When Delta Airlines Steve Masutka found a wedding ring,
The person who lost a ring, please return to Delta's Gate B6.
I'll be standing over here.
he
by the
knew
jet.
someone had to be very unhappy.
Young man, are you the one who found my ring?
Yes, ma'am.
This means so much to me. How can I repay you?
This is part of my job, ma'am.
Delta loves to fly and it shows.
NBC sports coverage of the National Football League is brought to you by the exciting, innovative, unconventional new spirit of Dodge. By Coors Light, pure brewed in the Rockies. The silver bullet won't slow you down. It's the right beer now. And by Levi's 505 and 506 jeans.
If you like having your life well-defined.
It's the right beer now.
If you think that beer made in the Rockies sounds better than beer made in cities.
It's the right beer now.
Because when the game's this close, you don't want to drop the ball. So send in the silver bullet, the one that won't slow you down.
Coors Light. Yeah, it's the right beer now.
My brother Tom used to flip me out. Every time I'd be watching a TV show I liked, he'd start flipping through the channels. Then we got this amazing Magnavox TV with a built-in smart window. That lets Tommy flip through all the channels while I keep watching what I want to watch.
Now I can see what I've been missing.
And that's quite a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Magnavox. Smart choice. Very smart.
Life's full of simple pleasures, like the comfort of Levi's jeans. Or had you forgotten?
Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, aerial assault, and the ground attack. The Bills battled the Colts. Next Sunday.
Dodge salutes those who strive for victory with this edition of The Winners.
I don't think that you can play this game just being a one-dimensional player. You have to be able to do everything and do it well.
And Kurt Warner does everything well, compiling over 7,200 yards of total offense in a career that's just in its 6th season. Despite a career-threatening knee injury, Warner has persevered to become a consistent running threat and earned respect as a winner.
For her heart.
Moms and compact cars like the hot little Dodge Shadow. Somehow they aren't making them like they used to.
I like quiet little towns like Crested Butte. Catching a live one out of the chute. Fireside chats, mountain air, hot dogs, cold Coors beer. It takes a part of this country as cold and clean as the Rockies to brew a beer as pure and natural as Coors. Brewery fresh, just like you like it. Tapping ice cold Coors with a friend of yours. A Rocky Mountain legend, an American original.
Liberty Mutual presents The Accident That Never Happened. Because as America's largest insurer for workers' compensation, Liberty Mutual has done more to help prevent injuries on the job than any other insurance company. Caring for people is why America believes in liberty.
Great view, huh?
America believes in liberty. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
This year, for the third year in a row, Acura was ranked #1 in customer satisfaction. A fact that should surprise only those individuals who have yet to drive a car like the Legend sedan. Build on the theory that while the destination is important, the journey is the ultimate reward.
Here he is, the star of the Cleveland Browns, our own Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Newsome.
Well, if I'm your Wizard of Oz, it's only because I know how to perform a little magic. And if you listen, you'll learn how to share the magic. When I started in the NFL 12 years ago, I knew how young people looked up to professional athletes. I knew I had a responsibility and an opportunity to help kids fulfill their potential. The most important thing, I think, that I like to get across is choices. That's why I've become a United Way volunteer. I've counseled kids who were throwing their lives away on drugs. I tried to show teenagers that drinking and driving don't mix. I want to make sure they all get the chance at life that they all deserve. Matt, it's rough out there, but I know you'll make it. Thanks, Ozzie. Because the United Way, it brings out the best in all of us.
This message furnished by the National Football League.
NBC sports coverage of the National Football League is brought to you by Acura. Precision-crafted performance exclusively at your Acura dealer. NFL halftime activities will continue after these messages from your local station.
Barbara Eden's back in her own series with loads of fun and lots of a brand new life. Then on Sister Kate.
Have I died and gone to heaven? No, you people wouldn't be there.
Then it's 2 dads and a baby. But can they handle the load?
How bad could it be?
Tonight.
Only one candidate for mayor has the experience to run the city of Cleveland, George Forbes. Only one candidate for mayor is tough enough to get drugs out of our schools and neighborhoods, George Forbes. Only one candidate for mayor is endorsed by the police, fire, Teamsters, and AFSCME, George Forbes. And only George Forbes is rated best by the Citizens League. George Forbes, a tough man for a tough job.
What would you say to a $1.09 deal in McDLT, McDonald's biggest burger?
I'd say McDLT-erific.
You said a mouthful, because right now you can get a delicious McDLT for just $1.09.
$1.09? McDLT-erific!
Just $1.09 for a big, juicy McDLT loaded with cheese, lettuce, tomato. Now that's a deal.
You mean a McDLT-erific deal?
McDonald's McDLT at the low price of just $1.09. It's McDLT-erific.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
The 1989 Cleveland Mayoral Debates today after the Browns game.
It's halftime at Cleveland Stadium. A defensive struggle so far as the Cleveland Browns have a 10-3 lead over the Denver Broncos. Welcome back once again. Joel Myers along with Paul McGuire. A lot of Eric Metcalf in the first quarter, Paul. Very little in the second quarter.
It's surprising because the Denver Broncos, they weren't even slowing him down. I thought he was doing a great job.
Let's head to Bob Costas now for scores and highlights and NFL Live in New York.
We welcome those of you watching the games from the Meadowlands and from Cleveland. Bob Costas along with O.J. Simpson. Now, you picked the Colts to win, and you picked Denver to win. Cleveland just got a field goal from Matt Barr seconds before halftime, and at the half now, Cleveland in front 10-3 at home. The Broncos have beaten them 10 consecutive times over the years.
Well, the perfect marriage goes wrong.
He is still my wife!
A woman's shocking story of abuse.
He's threatening to kill me.
And the system that let it happen.
He's still your husband.
Nancy McKeon in a powerfully moving performance.
He has a right as a citizen to stand on the street.
Not my street.
Her fight for the dignity of women everywhere. A cry for help Monday.
Hello?
Hi, it's Joe.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
Well, gotta go now.
Yeah, me too.
So long.
See ya.
Whether you're calling cross town or cross country, sometimes the most important thing is making the call. It doesn't matter what you say.
He is wonderful.
The 1989 Cleveland Mayoral Debates today after the Browns game.
The most important asset for a running back to have to be a great open field runner is the ability to run under control and have an idea of what the responsibility of the defenders are supposed to do. And they don't have an idea where I'm going, so obviously have an advantage. Very, very special feeling when you break tackles and you get into open field and you make a few guys miss and you score a touchdown. That's the feeling's like no other.
Honda. It's the finer points that make the difference.
If you keep this up, we're all gonna miss the party.
Party? What party?
Oh, yeah, big bash.
Oh,
Party?
yeah, lots of girls.
Barbecue, chicken, ribs.
Party?
Yum, yum.
And plenty of cold, natural light.
Natural light.
Where there's good food and good times, it's only natural. Natural Light from Anheuser-Busch.
What did you tell that guy? Told him about the party.
Party? What party?
NBC sports coverage of the National Football League is brought to you by Honda, who invites you to test drive the all-new Accord at your Honda dealership starting October 5th. By Budweiser, Beechwood aged for that clean, crisp taste. This Bud's for you. And by the Upjohn Company. If you're concerned about hair loss, see your doctor.
Most men won't even discuss it with their wives, but when they start losing their hair, they talk about it with me. I say, don't waste your time with those miracle formulas. The Food and Drug Administration says there's no proof that they grow hair. The thing to do is to see a doctor. Doctors have the only treatment programs that are proven to work. Men listen because they know I'm making sense. After all, I'm a doctor.
Only your doctor has treatment programs that work. So see your doctor or call this toll-free number.
The shape is distinctively advanced. The cockpit designed for comfortable travel over time and distance. The Honda Prelude SI, a slightly ahead of its time machine.
Individuals performing together, listening, arranging, building. At Northwest, our performance is helping you do business, getting you wherever you need to go on time, creating new ways to make things work for you. Because our job is helping you do yours.
The mighty Oakland Athletics and the high-flying Toronto Blue Jays.
The American League Championship Series begins Tuesday.
Anyone care for an ice cold Bud?
Then where does she come from?
Light. It is magical, powerful, essential. At GTE, we place that power at the touch of your hand. The power to open any darkness, to illuminate the facts of science, brighten the arenas of sports and business, create the warm glow that means home. At GTE, we give you the power of Sylvania light in 6,000 ways, none of them small. At GTE, the power is on.
Jim Kelly, Eric Dickerson, aerial assault, and the ground attack. The Bills battled the Colts. Next Sunday.
My poor brother Tom, every time he tried to see what he was missing, he would miss what he was seeing. Then Tom got this amazing Magnavox TV that lets him watch one show while he checks out all the others on this remarkable little window.
Hey, that's a smart window, Dick.
That's what they call it, Tom.
They call it Tom?
No. They call it Smart Window, Tom.
I don't know. I kind of like Tom.
Magnavox. Smart choice. Very smart.
I know college won't be an easy climb. That's why I joined the Army. With the GI Bill and the Army College Fund, in 2 years I'll have $17,000 to help me pay for college. And I'm developing the confidence and determination I'll need to help me succeed when I get there. Now I know I can make it to the top, not just in college, but in whatever I
do. In today's higher revving and hotter running engines, wear is a greater problem than ever before. Oil breakdown can shorten the life of vital engine parts. That's why there's Castrol. Castrol provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol, because driving today can be a grind. Castrol, engineered for today's smaller cars.
The challenger. He surprised the champ early with a vicious left hook in the second round. The champion. Down the stretch, he found his range, landing blinding combinations. The difference was slight. The decision was debatable. Tony Lopez battles John Molina. The rematch, live on NBC Sports World.